What's up, everybody? My name is Marshall Lewis Daeyoung Kim. I'm a We Sustain intern at the Office for Sustainability, and today I'm going to be talking about consumer culture and how it impacts the earth. So everything that we buy has an impact. Everything that we buy comes from somewhere in the world and always originates from the earth. So it's always important to think about the environmental and the human impacts made from the things that we buy. So worldwide, consumers make up 60% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions and 80% of the world's water usage. However, most of that consumption comes from countries in Europe and the United States, those considered developed countries.
If the rest of the world were to consume resources like the United States, we would need 4 more planet Earths.
When we're talking about resource consumption and the effect that it has on the environment, it's important to talk about the difference between direct impacts and secondary impacts. So direct impacts are something like the effect that burning fossil fuel while driving your car has on the environment, whereas secondary impacts are the environmental impacts from actually producing the things that we buy. A good example of this is water. To produce one single smartphone, it requires 13,000 liters or 3,434 gallons of water. To produce 2 pounds of beef, it requires 15,415 liters or 4,072 gallons. Although we may not actively consume huge amounts of water go into producing many of the things that we buy on a regular basis. In order for iPhones to vibrate, play music, have glass polishing, and display bright colors, rare earth minerals need to be extracted from the earth at some point from somewhere in the world. And though environmental degradation may be happening in a different part of the world, in a different country, or under a different government, it's still happening, and those products are being sent all over the world. So consumers are partly responsible for whatever the degradation may be. This isn't to put blame on people who own iPhones. It's simply to represent the interconnectivity that exists between us and what we buy. In 2017 alone, more than 216 million iPhones were sold. Now, take into consideration the amount of resources needed to be extracted from the earth for those phones, and then the fate that many of them will meet when the new model comes out. I'm not telling you to stop buying everything. Obviously, that would be almost impossible. However, I think it is important to think about where your products are coming from, who's producing them, and what goes into making them. Research products that you buy on a regular basis to see what type of environmental impact they may be having on the earth. Ask yourself if what you're buying is really necessary, and always remember to give thanks to the earth. Thanks for watching.